Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hello, friends!
Hello, friends! It's your old pal Nathan, and we are heading out to Fort Rock this afternoon. Behind me, I've got our old friend DJ. Behind him, I've got my friend Fletcher. This is his first time going out with us. He's actually the owner of my old tent. Somewhere way behind is our friend Beek. You guys all know him. Oops, I got a downshift. Going up into the Cascades. We are going to be meeting up with my friend Aaron, our friend Maxx, Gil and Jo, and a few other people, I think. I'm not entirely sure. We're going to have an adventure this 3-day weekend. It's Indigenous Peoples Day weekend. We're going to have an adventure out on the Albert again. So today we're just getting out to Fort Rock so we have a good kickoff point. Put us about 3 hours closer than in the valley.
Okay, so this was the plan. Day one, start at Fort Rock, go down through Christmas Valley to 395, head south on 395 to Hogs Back Road, take that down to Plush. From Plush, we'd go over to Glass House for a side trip. I'm not going to tell you where that is. Then up the very steep Heart Mountain Road to Heart Mountain National Antelope Refuge. From there, cut across to Frenchglen, fill up again, then go up the Steens, camp at Jackman Park, and that's day one. Then on Sunday, head off the mountain, head north on Frenchglen Highway to wrap around to the last of Pete French's round barns, visit there, down to Albert, and play around all afternoon. Then Monday, head north, back again, up through Burns, and home. Bob's your uncle. That was the plan.
But for right now, we're just focusing on getting ourselves to Fort Rock. Let's see, we've got an hour and 38 minutes to go. It's 97 miles. And I guess I will see you next when we get there.
That was Craig on the right with the white Tacoma. Aaron's up here on the left in the green Gladiator. And Max is up ahead with his Silverado. And here's Beek, of course. Gil and Jo showed up a little later, and Rick would join us the next morning. Spoilers.
I should do a video before I go to sleep. Saw a really cool meteorite. It like broke apart as we watched. Like, but it went slowly instead of just going like they usually do. It went. Did up watch fire. Regular overlanding things. Faded black.
Good morning, friends. I'm doing a Charles-style walk and talk. We are at Fort Rock, as you see. And we are getting prepped for our big trip. A whole bunch of us camped out nearby, secret spot. And we're all just waiting to see who shows up at 9. It's like 8 something now. But we got a few more people rolling out of camp. So we'll have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which for me, it's a pretty decent sized group. And you really don't want to get too much bigger than that if you're actually traveling, because people get mixed up and lost. So yeah. Ooh, and I'm blocking the sun with my head. Joe would be happy with that. Let me switch hands. I got breakfast of champions here. There we go. Yeah, I love this place. Fort Rock is so cool. I mean, look at this. How can you say no to that? Nobody knows about it. I mean, Oregon, it's not Crater Lake. It's not Silver Falls. It's not Multnomah Falls. So nobody knows about it. and that's fine. That means I get it all to myself. I literally have all of Fort Rock to myself right now. Here's the view. And there are all the trucks down there. I don't think we've woken up the park host yet. Huh, how we doing? What's actually growing there? The park is mine! Yeah.
Out of Fort Rock, 9 vehicles strong, and let me tell you, it is kind of cool to be at the lead of a convoy of 9 vehicles. I drive too fast. I gotta get that under control. Right now we are on Hogs Back Road, which is gravel road, wide. Jesus, it's almost like 3 lanes wide. It's quite nice. And I mean, we're out in the middle of nowhere. This one doesn't show up on the Google Maps very good, but it is really pretty out here. I am throwing gravel, so everybody's way behind, and we're spaced out probably over 2 miles. Should be only 31 miles going this route into Plush. So that's what we shall do.
And this is basically the entirety of Plush. If it isn't the most remote town in all of Oregon, then it's pretty close. 1 store and maybe 30 houses, none of them for sale. I would know, I check pretty often. Beautiful trees and surprisingly green considering its location. We grabbed food, gas, and some pictures and headed out.
So we are driving out to Glass House. Not telling you where it is, figure it out your own damn self. This seems lovely. So yeah, the road's a bit rough. If you go out here, I would suggest airing down a little bit just for comfort. But it's awful pretty. Look at this. This big lake here. Yeah, we're having a good time. So we're 5 miles out and it says 21 minutes. That seems fair. Yeah, sure. Man, I've seen a lot of videos of this place, but nobody ever shows how pretty the view is. And there, over there is the Glass House. See, everybody gets this shot, when this is the shot they should be getting. That's gorgeous. That's just a house. Wait, the doors are locked? Oh, that's a mess. Water tanks. There's the deck. That's not a bad view. Not a good deck though. Woohoo! Flexi. I think it's locked. Unless I'm doing it wrong. Oh, there we go. Oh shit, it's hot in here. We'll chill out on the floor. Somebody left apple cider. Durgan's original scent, that needs to be turned on. Oh, those work really well. Should have brought another logbook.
Yeah.
This logbook's pretty fucked up. Yeah, it's not a cool. It is a hot glass house.
In the desert, that's so good.
And there's wasps. And the back window's busted out. Look at the bed back here. It's very fancy.
Where's the AC?
Right?
You're standing in it.
Back door's locked.
This one's open.
Is it? The bathroom's over here. Well, the sink is over here. There's the shitter.
Oh, there's a hive somewhere.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You opened up
Ooh,
that door
yeah.
and they start getting pissed off.
That's what I do. I open doors, make people mad.
That is consistent.
This is so bizarre.
I mean, look at this picture. Look at this picturesque view out here.
I'm gonna go out here on the veranda and watch the.
And there are hornets. Angry hornets.
You know, when I was here last time, I'm a Christian, but I didn't see those. Total lights? No, total lights, but they are cigarette lighters. So, yeah.
I decided to trash that. I mean, that's water damage. Crowded day out here. Hi, DJ. Yeah, it's not glass, it's plexiglass. Lies. But, you know, it held up since the 90s. So yeah, we have made it to Glass House. Don't come here unless you're going to respect the place. And frankly, it's in really good shape. You know, there's a little bit of damage to it, but not bad. Hopefully people, you know, it's not easy to get out here. It's not an easy road. But so hopefully people who come out here will respect it enough. They won't trash it. But it's been out here since the 90s, and I mean, the bed's in there. There's the drawers are in great shape. So hopefully it stays that way. Hello friends, I'm holding the camera right now because everything fell apart. So we are heading up Warner Mountain, right? Warner Range? It's confusing, everything's Warner around here. And it's what, 3:30? We got news that it sounds like it's chaos up on the Steens. At least last night, everything was packed. And it's already 3:28. We're not thinking we're going to get there in time to get some spots. And if we go up on the mountain, then we're stuck on the mountain. We have to come all the way back down. So we are pivoting. Oh, hey, look! I'm just crossing into the Park Mountain National Antelope Refuge. What was I saying? Oh, this is steep. Oh, there's people camping down there. Look at that. Whoa! I have a problem staying on the road. Don't film and drive. I'm only going 30. So anyway, we're gonna pivot. We're gonna stay at the wildlife refuge, which sounds pretty great. So yeah, we're gonna see how that works. And then tomorrow morning, the thing is we have plenty of time. We're only like 2 hours to the top of the Steens.
and then we come back down, and then we go around to Round Barn. The thing is, the Albert in the middle of the day sucks, so it's not a terrible idea to pivot. Whoa, this is steep. All right, I'm putting this thing down.
It's well established that I don't like driving on cliff sides in my advancing years. We're going to pull out at a lookout spot up here, and it isn't even all the way up the hill.
Why is it? It looks like it's burned. Yeah. I saw a video of a guy who went around here, would land his plane just on the. Yeah, I mean that looks like a runway right there.
Yikes. So we are now actually above the lookout. Look at this shit. Good lord. Yikes. I gotta watch the road and not watch the camera. We are driving to the sky. Yikes, I don't like this. This is new. I'm so glad we're going up this and not down it. I would be having a problem. I don't like driving down the steep, narrow roads.
Thankfully, we didn't have much longer to go until we reached the relative flat of the refuge and our cramped sorta camp spot.
Hey, Gil.
Okay, hopefully this part of the video doesn't make you nauseous. So when we reached the campground, it was full. There weren't too many spots to begin with, and we were late around 4 o'clock. Thing is, you are not allowed to camp outside the campground in the refuge, so we managed to cram 8 trucks into this roundabout. Craig found another camper who offered to let him share their spot, and since he was planning on splitting off in the morning, that all worked out.
Success! Yay!
I did go into the hot spring. It was my first hot spring ever, and it did confirm what I always thought. Hot springs are gross, slimy human stew. I understand hot tubs, I do not understand hot springs. I know a lot of you live for hot springs, that's fine, it's just not for me. At all. Anyway, here's some stars.
Antelope sighting in like Oregon. I may have seen one once before. Here we are, out in the middle of the refuge. There's some bird over there.
Yeah, I know you couldn't see anything. Thankfully, Maxx had a better camera handy. We were in the refuge collectively probably about 16 hours, and these were the only 4 antelope we saw, all within a mile of the visitor center.
That was cool. We just pulled over for the antelope, and a giant friggin' pheasant just flew, or scrub grouse? I don't know. Some kind of bird you can hunt. It was a big one though. Had like the neck rings and stuff. I don't know my birds. But there's more antelope right over there. I can do a zoom thing. You can see 3? Yeah, I see 3. I got to see antelope at the Antelope Refuge.
Well, today I learned I drive way too fast on gravel because I've stopped, pull over, turn off the truck, and I can see there's dust back there. So this is 205. 205, is that right? This is the one that takes us down to Frenchglen or Fields. We can go either direction. It also takes us to Burns if we want to go way north. Really pretty driving across the Antelope Refuge, though. Just good gravel road, and you can just hit it at 60. You know, if you're that kind of guy, which I am.
Dropping down into Frenchglen here to fuel up, and it turns out the store was closed. I guess they're having trouble keeping it staffed. We waited for about 45 minutes and someone showed up, though. That's why you always carry extra fuel in Eastern Oregon.
Hello, friends. Here I am riding with Maxx.
Hey!
And we are heading up to the top of the Steens, which are there. I'm riding in his rig because it doesn't, since we're not staying up there, it is not real reason for us to all take our rigs to the top of the Steens and back down. And since we're not doing the loop because the loop is closed, that's what we're doing. So we got, I think we're leaving 3 rigs down here, so we're only going up with 5. Which isn't really a great knockdown. But yep, up to the Steens again. I'm not filming any of it unless it's super impressive because you've already seen it from my video last year. Look at that.
Crazy, we got patches of snow up here.
Yeah, that's a big one. I don't remember seeing patches of snow like that last year. 68. I don't know. I think I just hit the button too many. Hi, Joe.
Hello.
I think I just hit the button too many times. Hi, Fletcher.
Hello?
Now you're gonna be in my video.
Am I on the internet now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you need to get an Instagram.
One of these days.
We'll help them make one.
I can't really tell where the fire is coming from. It looks like it's coming up from like just below Kiger Gorge, but see, the road we would be taking is right there, and then it goes over to the Albert, which is right here. So the sign's the end of the road for me this time. I don't need to hike up the rest of the way. Oh, I'm tired. You tired, Deej? Yes. Aaron's not tired. There's Horse Lake. I see no horses. Alright, so let's see. Is that rock? Right there, there's 7 bighorn sheep. Right? Bighorn sheep?
Yep, they're bighorn sheep.
I've seen antelope today, I've seen bighorn sheep. What was that? It wasn't a pheasant, it looked like a giant pheasant. What was that thing?
It was a sage grouse.
Yeah, that was a big mother. I didn't realize they're that large. Hopefully I can zoom in on this.
Maxx saved me once again with his photography skills with the bighorn sheep. I was the one who sparred them though, so I want points for that. As you can see from the timestamp below, we have fallen behind schedule again, so more pivoting.
Hello, friends. We're at that part of the trip where I don't care that the camera isn't mounted correctly. I am down off the Steens. We are heading south to Albert. We were going to go through Round Barn. We're going to see if we can hit that up tomorrow.
but we had some vehicular difficulties up on the mountain, and so we're going to we're cutting it short. We should get to the playa at 5:30, which should be fine. I mean, we should be able to find a spot on the entire, desert. Should be easy. And from up on the scene, we didn't really see anybody out there. We kept hearing all these stories that all these people were going out to the Alvord for the eclipse next weekend. I'm like, why would you go out to the Alvord a week beforehand? It's not like it's going anywhere. There were a lot of hunters out, though, because yesterday was the first day of hunting season. We didn't say anybody had shot anything, but we saw an awful lot of people wearing camouflage. So, oh wow, look at all these longhorn. Are they longhorns? No, what do you think? Do they look like longhorns? They do have horns, and they're not. Well, maybe they're medium horns. I don't know how that works. So anyway, we are gonna do this drive. I was trying to avoid this drive because I don't like the drive between Frenchglen and Fields, but it's an hour shorter, so we're gonna just do this, and then we will tomorrow. We'll see if we can head the other direction. Hopefully, we'll get some nice evening stuff there. I don't know. The sun's gonna go down faster because we got the big mountains in the way, but we shall figure it out. And onward we go. And if you look out the back window, you can see a whole bunch of people following me. What? Get out of the road, bird! Yeah, you're gonna get killed. That's not a good place to be. What are you even eating? Just hanging out on the road. Crazy bird. All right. Next check-in, 1 hour.
The first time you pull onto the Alvord, it's a bit overwhelming. Here is a massive, hard-packed driving surface that you can do basically anything you want on. Things that you spend your whole life being told not to do. Slow down, don't do cookies, don't do burnouts, stop whipping your car around, on and on and on. People have different reactions to this. The first time I got out here, I just stood on the gas and laughed. It was neat seeing how other people reacted, and I'm not going to call out anyone in particular because I told them I wouldn't.
Jeez, that was close. Hey DJ. Oh, Fletcher found 4th gear. Here comes this loser. Holy shit! The ridgeline's squealing. Where are you going? That's the kind of foolishness I expect. Oh man. Is he gonna break it loose? Nope, let's just go and get a circle quickly.
Nathan on his death cycle. Oh, friends!
Go jump in the cage. No, jump in DJ's. DJ's rig.
I was gonna film you getting in the car.
Oh, wait. No, I don't have my hat on. I look ridiculous. now recording. Let me grab the cooler out the front seat. You fucking weirdo.
Okay, so for those of you who don't follow the channel, well, first, thanks for getting this deep into the video. But also, I have this thing where I make Night Rider videos with my truck with varying levels of success. This is the first time trying something similar with DJ's rig, though, so I had to really pull out all the stops.
Sun in the background, right? All right, hang on.
He drove away as he's talking.
I'm getting a face full of dust. So you want me to go first, and we get you like a 45-degree angle behind us?
Yeah, that works. And I want to do the behind the thing too, like you did.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna drive. What am I gonna do? Like 50?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do. I don't know why I'm using this. I'll do 50. I'll do 50 in a straight line. You decide what you want to do. Okay.
That works.
All right. Tap the button on, or just keep filming me. That works too. Shit, I got nothing in the back.
Huh?
I got nothing in the back. Woohoo! That dug a little deep. Breaking traction, I'm just digging myself deeper. Ooh, smell that transmission.
My friend Gary let me borrow his mini bike for the weekend. My goal was to determine if it was something I could throw in the back and explore narrow trails with without committing my truck. Turns out it totally is not, but it is super fun.
Oh shit! I'm being pursued! I think he can go faster than me! Shit, should I turn? Let's fall apart back there! Shit! Ha-ha! I'm a camera catcher. Okay, that is stupid fun. I appreciate that immensely.
Hello, friends. So, we're about to make a fire. And I have a special kit given to me by my friend to do that. Let's put this up here. This is Flames Guaranteed with the ADV with Roscoe Campfire Quick Kit. Let's take a look what we got here. Right there? All right.
I need a knife. Hang on, I got a knife.
That'll burn.
Ah, wow. Holy smokes. I gotta be... check that out. How many of you got matches from ADV with Roscoe? So I'm guessing I don't use the whole thing. I assume I just use one. Okay, cool. So I got my fire starter. I got these. Let's go light this thing. We'll light that one too.
And he's got the
Oh, hang on. I gotta. I'm doing this for Charles and Leah. Wait, don't start your...
I already did.
Oh.
Go ahead. Are you ready? Yeah, hell yeah. No half measures. That was...
This is going so well.
I am not impressed.
Hold on.
It's because it's all dirt. Oh, you're gonna light on fire.
Okay, well, it's burning up. It's doing something.
Did it work?
I'm not impressed.
I'm not so sure about this. Nice orange Kinetic Toast strap. To that individual over there on a board. News at 11.
No doubt in my mind.
All right. I appear to be holding on. Don't stop. Good, good, good. Gotta get the rest. Hold on. Okay, whoa! I need consistent speed. Okay, we're good. I think I should have tightened the truck before I did this. Well, if you want to stop, give me a... Going faster. Rock coming up. What side? Damn. This is exhausting. Oh, hold your arm up like that? My legs too. Stay on your side. Tell them to head back towards camp. Head back towards camp. This is using snowboard muscles I don't have. Oh shit! Whoa! Please let go. If I get speed bubbles, I'm just bailing. So who else is going to try? Ha 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 ha!
Don't crash into my truck. Okay, bye Beek.
Yeah.
Bye DJ.
Bye.
All right, drive safe.
All right.
Text me when you get home.
Cool. See you, Fletch. Sure, I'll good to see you again. Thanks, Dad. Good weekend.
Oh, that was good. Nah. See you later, buddy. Do a burnout. That's all right. All right, Max is taking off too.
Hey.
Max is just gonna head home.
Yeah, go home. I gotta turn and burn for another trip Wednesday night.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of cleanup to do.
Did you have fun?
I had a lot of fun. It was
Awesome.
really good.
All right, come in here, buddy.
Thanks for it.
All right, drive safe.
You too, man. Don't stop till you get there.
Okay. I'm not impressed. There it goes. I think his front tires are digging in more than his back tires. Are you guys ready to say goodbye? All right, did you guys have a good time?
Had a great time.
I'm always so happy to go overlanding with you guys. And this is our 1 year anniversary.
Yes.
Oh, yes, it is.
So, well, I mean, I guess yesterday was? Yeah, yesterday was.
We'll call it yesterday.
I think. What day is it? All right, come in, hugs. I can't hug you both at the same time. I mean, I could, but I can't film it at the same time. All right, safe trip.
Safe trip.
And I want to hear where you guys end up going if you go off that way, because I won't tell anybody, but I want to go where it is. All right, thank you.
Yeah, see you later.
Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye was the word of goodbye, friends. No, are you gonna say the thing?
Stop on the way in, because you never stop on the way out.
Wow, that's actually better than mine. No, mine is you'll never stop on the way back.
Oh.
But that's better. God damn it.
Well, I'm heading off the playa. Had a great weekend. I mean, it's not done yet. We're gonna go to Round Barn, but you know, everybody's kind of Beek went the south route through Denio, through Nevada to go home. DJ headed down to Nevada to meet up with his dad, who's out hunting. Rick left. We were at the top of the Steens, and he decided to head out. And then we lost Craig earlier on, but he's going to be out in the Hard Mountain Antelope Refuge for, I guess, the better part of a week. So, yep, everybody just kind of trickled out. But had a real good showing. I'm happy about that. Man, there is almost nobody out on the playa. I think I counted like 6 cars. There might be 7 or maybe 8. There's just nobody out here today. It's fantastic. It was supposed to be, everyone's like, oh my God, there's going to be a gazillion people out there, and there really isn't. Man, and last night was so nice. It was nice and warm again like it was last year. Actually, when the sun got down, it got cooler, and then it like warmed up again. It was strange and nice.
Max, Aaron, Fletch, and I headed straight north, which was a very pretty drive. It would have been a lot prettier if we weren't stuck behind slow traffic and getting covered in dust. I really liked it up that valley, though. I think it might be my new favorite way to get to Alvord.
Well, we're at the intersection of 78 here. Burns Junction 27 that way. We're not going that way. We're going to Crane. Hey, buddy.
Hey, brought your present.
Oh, hey, the ammo. Nice. We just came up this valley, though, and it was really, really pretty. We're pretty much out in the middle of nowhere right now.
Maxx only stuck with us until the turn off to Round Barn, and it was just the three of us from then. Just so you all know, I wanted to end the video at the Alvord because it was such a great ending, but I couldn't cut out Pete French's last Round Barn. See, Pete French was this right bastard cattle baron in Oregon back in the day, and he had a huge influence on the area, and it's still felt now. He used to have all sorts of barns like this all over that were used for training horse teams, but this is the last one of them as I understand it.
Let's go have a look. So yeah, it's kind of a Ship of Theseus situation though, with how much of this is actually original. I mean, all those timbers are new. The roof is new. What a cool gate though. Oh, I like that. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a big bunch of nest up there in the middle though, huh? That's actually less graffiti than I was expecting. Yeah. That is some pretty shoddy masonry. I think it might be.
Okay, it's just a really old barn. I was glad I went, but I doubt I will ever go again. I'm also glad it's being maintained. I had never heard about Pete French until a few years ago. He's still a really divisive character in Eastern Oregon. Look how careful they were with the wording on this sign. Tangible evidence of a fascinating man.
I always talk to my camera everywhere I go, man. There it is, friends. Round Barn. I'd say it's worth the trip off of the road. It's not that far out here.
We went to the gift shop afterwards. That was an interesting place. The most concerning part, though, is that they were out of Pete French books. They had history books from all over Oregon, nothing on Pete French. They also had a lot of vests. I don't understand vests. If my torso is cold, then my arms are cold too.
Hello, friends. Here we are at the Brothers Rest area where I spend a lot of my time. We're Aaron and Fletch and I are the last ones together and we're splitting off. So, Aaron, did you have a good time? You gonna come again?
Of course.
You gonna come in for a hug?
Yeah.
Oh, it's great having you. You're one of my most interesting friends, Aaron. Fletcher wandered off.
Is this our goodbye?
This is our goodbye.
Oh,
I've even got your truck in the background.
I thought I was following you.
Look at all the badass mud on there. I mean, you can try to keep up, but I'm gonna drive fucking fast.
All right.
So
See what happens.
did you have a good time, Fletcher?
I had a great time.
Are you gonna keep overlanding?
Yeah.
Okay. You gonna come in for a hug?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. I will. We'll see you when you're back at home.
All right.
All right. Bye, guys.
And that's that. This may have been my most fun overlanding trip ever. So many neat places and things and animals, and I had a great time sharing it with so many friends, and I'm happy I could share it with you too. Thank you so much for sticking through this very long video. If you liked it, tell your friends. I guess you could like and subscribe if you want. Maybe you can be subscriber number 700. I know YouTube is kind of crap right now with the infinite ads. Know that I'll never monetize though, and I try to swear enough that nobody wants to put ads in my videos anyway. I'm not sure how successful that is. I'm going to start work on the Eclipse video next week, and I'll try to get that out before Thanksgiving. So I guess it's time to say that thing I say, you'll never stop on the way back.
Goodbye, friends!